What is up? Welcome back to another episode. Now, last time we were at Saudi Arabia. We ended up winning that race, I believe. Yes. Because obviously we DNF'd in the first race. Albon got more points. Not enough, but it looks like it's going to be a 4 to 5 way battle for the title. Now, this time we're the first of two sprint races. China. Probably the last time we're gonna see this race on the calendar. I'm not going to lie, China's kind of lackluster and a wee bit of emptiness uh of battles. But sprint race, it's here for now. We're gonna enjoy it while we can. It's been happy hunting grounds for us for the last 2 years, so we'll try and make it a third time in a row. We're on the podium, and yeah, take a look at something. Sponsor. One less sponsor to kind of help to bust the funds, obviously, under Nissan's contracts. We can't sign any sponsors, and they've shut down. Well, we can put no performance onto our car. We can only put reliability. Yeah, let's just get into this weekend. It's not the greatest thing to hear. Turbo reliability in. We have a little season break.
Okay, we've had the new parts come through the fabrication process.
Turbo pressure. I think we can purchase an upgrade. We can. We'll get the energy store up. Just spend our R&D as much as we can. Do some sim racing. Do one more. Performance. We're down. Okay. Apparently fees of cash up. Apparently RB are caught up quite a bit.
You're not currently in a rivalry. Sooner or later, you'll probably be asked by the media who you consider to be your rival. Not an easy decision, but you handled it well. Thanks.
Thanks, Mark. Yeah, we're apparently gonna be quite a far bit behind, so we're now becoming a back marker once again. Because Nissan refused to spend any money. Let's head into the sprint race and see if we can do anything about it. We are here in P7 for China. For the sprint race of China, even. Obviously, sprint race, nothing new. Our teammate's P9. The performance chart, we're actually the fourth worst car. So other teams kept improving. So what Nissan's doing to us is actually going to start hurting. Like, we're 4 temps and I think 6 temps off, respectively, of Russell, who did a stellar lap, being 2 temps ahead of everyone else. We're going to see what we can do. Everyone's going to be in the same compound. Lights out for the sprint. Not a bad start, but the second phase is really quite slow. Perez is down my inside. Albon's trying to get in the thick of it. We're gonna go try and compete with Norris with Verstappen here. Oh, you kidding me? But thanks Verstappen and Norris. We're just gonna send it. Well, let's do a fight back. For the sprint. I'll skip all the nitty gritty if there's a bunch of double overtakes, but we did make a send because we kind of need to. We didn't do anything wrong then. Verstappen and Norris just made contact and I was down the inside without Norris knowing. Wonderful. So we're gonna make a bunch of moves. How fun. Alright. DRS enable, let's get Yuki. Been fighting him a little bit this lap. Force him out that. We're 2 seconds behind, so it's quite hard to catch up to this train. Albon's still P9, I believe. We're not even catching. We're not even that quick in a straight line anymore. Brake way late. Yuki still stays ahead. Corner nice. Don't want to be burning up too much ERS. Speaking of DRS, what DRS? We don't have it for the rest of the sprint race. Oh, goodness. Nissan's really beginning to kill me. Okay, we're heading on the back straight, as you can see on the final lap. Since I got past these cars, nothing's happened. We are slow. We have worse straight line speed than the AI. It's just a conduit mess. We are nowhere near quick enough to compete for points. Disappointing sprint. Very disappointing sprint.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
And with that message, I'll see you for qualifying. Qualifying time. Change the setup. Lower wings. See if that can complement or a little bit down on straight line speed. I hope it does the trick. We'll see out by this lap. Oh, gaining a lovely slipstream here by Kushmini. Why are you on the middle of the racing line? Come on. Lovely toe, but we lost some time. Come across the line, didn't open the DRS. 2/10 off Lewis Hamilton. Not a bad opening lap. We're leading the cars out for the final run. We're P4 currently. Don't know who P1 is occupied by now. Good final bit of the lap. We improved a couple times in the middle, barely gained in the first. Slipstream didn't actually help too much. Now, across the line as the Aston starts his lap, we end our lap, 3 temps up. Perez is on pole position. We're 2 temps off him. Ocon's P5. Norris is now P2 as we end up wide. Currently P4. Where do we end up? P6. So 1 position better than what we did for the sprint race. That is not. I'm not happy with that. Actually, I'm not happy with that at all. 5 temps off Lewis Hamilton. Albon's P11 behind both Alpines. Struggle town. Let's hope it's not like this for the race.
Exciting race. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position. And starting next to them is George Russell. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Perez, Norris, Leclerc, Goose, Sainz, Ocon, Verstappen, Gasly, Albon, Tsunoda, Fernando Alonso, Magnussen, Joe, Teo Pourchaire, Hauger, Sargent, Stroll, Hulkenberg, Miney, and Oscar Piastri. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to... And alongside me... Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Yes, Mark. Thanks for believing in me. Do we do... Hold on, let me look at the alternate here. That's quicker. Go with a quicker strategy today. P6, I think we're only gonna be going backwards this race, which is not a good thing to say before the race has even started. I'm quite concerned of our race pace now. Lights out and away go. Very quick 5 red lights. Kind of caught me off guard. We're able to also catch up Leclerc. Do our normal inside route. Catch Perez. We hit the curb. And instead, we stay right behind him. Sainz and Leclerc, former teammates obviously from last season. Side by side. We just try and avoid make contact and try and stay in this race from the get-go. I'll talk about the fight now. Or what can we do? What can we do, folks? 4-way scrap here for the lead. We're gonna look to pick up pieces. Perez is sent down Russell. So the Mexican does actually feel like he's in the mood to try and win a race. We can't really do anything. We're stuck behind Norris. Our last encounter with Norris was at turn 1 with Verstappen. Didn't end so well. And we can't get past him right now either. Yellow flags is an Aston Martin. Fernando Alonso, for the 2nd race in a row, has retired. Quite early into this race too. We're burning. We're gonna stop. We have a chance on Lando. He's quite slow in the straight line. We're able to send it. Squeeze him out of room. We're up to P4. Now we get to watch the 2 Mercs try and grab a 1-2, but Norris is actually going to come straight back at us. Got a very good exit in the final corner. Wants to go the long way. That's fine. We'll just close the door. And now we fully kept that place. A little snap of oversteer isn't very reassuring. Can't push this car forever, but there is a 3-way fight up ahead. Which is very nice to see. Russell locks up. Maybe we don't box. Perez just stays ahead. Verstappen, Leclerc. Something's folded there. It's all kicking off now. This might actually be the best time to box. 3 air. Do whatever we want. Let's go for it. 12 laps on the hards. Probably is better. We're gonna go straight on. We're gonna do it. We're into the pits. This is our best chance of points, podium even. Obviously, Oscar's all the way down here in P18. He hasn't done a lot of progress. On to the hards. Earlier than everyone else, but I think the hards are actually better for us. Just by getting heat into them. It's probably going to be nice to do over 2 laps instead of having to push for 1. As what's this? Carlos Sainz is out. Another mechanical failure. We're gonna watch the tire temps. He's pulled up the same bit of road Alonso did on lap 3. What has he done there? Is he locked up? He did a Hamilton. Hamilton's coming out the pits. So the undercut has not worked due to the lack of us trying to get our tires warmed up. So that does suck. As we are a temp short of DRS. Let's try and use all our power. Ahead of everyone else, so we are second. So it was a stellar run, missing out on all that fighting action. Helped out Hamilton massively. 6 laps to go, and the gap isn't changing, folks. In fact, the gap every so often just increases. We are trying to get inside that 1 second. Every time we do, we just have a moment like that. It just allows Hamilton the extra time to stay outside the DRS range. Just not close enough through this section. We need to be inside like 7 temps, I think. Now Perez, I've went to none. I want Perez's DRS. Having Perez in front might actually be the safer play. If I don't lose the rear end right on the corner of DRS. Ah! I could have used Perez. Let's see. I gained a full second. Pretty much. He stayed behind Perez for another lap. Oh, what the hell's happening with the car? Why's the car turned to crap? And we've lost another place. It shouldn't... Ugh. I'm so mad at this car. This terminating bloody thing is making this car worse and worse. Look, Verstappen was 1.2 going in that corner. He's now 8 tenths. I don't understand how this car lacks so much core temperature and lacks so much mechanical grip and yet can still be fast. I show you the tire temps. 98 on hard tires. How is it that low? For P4, but it should be P2. The car is an absolute shambolic mess. There is no grip, no matter where you turn the car. I tried to turn it on the racing line, as you've seen, going through the fast-paced left-hander, right-hander. If I go a mere centimeter off that line, like I probably just did, I went probably a centimeter off the normal racing line I take, the car spins around and I'm a passenger.
And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport
We can't do
action.
it.
But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
Hamilton, Norris, Perez is your top 3 for the race. I'm very frustrated, as you can tell. There's nothing I could have done that race differently to get that outcome. Third quickest car on track. No, second quickest car on track. And yet, at the end, the car wanted to snap 4 different times. I don't know what to say. I mean, I hope the car doesn't do that around any other track. 4 or 5 corners around that race, we lost so much time. We lost like 5-6 tenths in 4 corners every lap, and we could never get it back. So we were always losing time throughout the entirety of that race. It's a joke. It's shambolic. I drive as quick as I can through those areas, but the AI just have unlimited traction where we have no grip. It's something that really frustrates me. But if you did enjoy today's episode, comment what I should do with the car to make sure I actually have grip. I've tried a high downforce setup the sprint race, didn't work. Tried lower wings. Instead of going higher to have no straight line speed, I went slightly lower. Had the exact same amount of grip when high wings are meant to give you more. It makes no sense. And I'll see yous, I think, for Imola. Should be a good race. And then Monaco is after that, which I am dreading. But until then, peace.